John from PbNation. I went to World Cup and there was an amazing amount of new paintball products that I wanted to give you guys a look at. Unfortunately, right after Cup, I got sick. My son had to have surgery, so this is a little later than I intended. However, here's our World Cup rundown. Let me start off by saying there was so much good stuff, I actually was overpacked. So the first thing I picked up was one of the new gear bags from Push. And quite frankly, I filled it full of stuff. A couple of the things that I got actually arrived after Cup, but these are all things I saw at World Cup that I wanted to show you guys and let you see them. Alright, first thing I wanted to show you with the Push backpack is the hook. Now obviously, hang the backpack up like that, but there's also a hook, which after you unzip, it's pretty handy, and then you can pull things right in and out of it right there. You also have access to the goggle bag, which we'll go through in just a second. I really dig the customizable numbers. Next thing that I want to get at is actually out of the bottom. Ta-da! There's a complete rain hood that fits right over it. Now we're going to go break down and show you just how much I fit in this backpack. Again, this is all stuff from World Cup that I wanted you guys to see and wanted to make sure that you noticed. So let's start off at the beginning. The bag itself that I got from Push is their backpack style. It is very reminiscent of the old school JT gear sacks. I love the Velcro at the top. I like the numbers that you can customize. The color kits are customizable as well. This one has like an olive color. Also picked up the Push, it's a quick marker bag. For you Metro guys, you can even make it into your own little carry bag purse. Alright, so let's start at the beginning with the backpack. I'm just going to go through the things that, again, I picked up at World Cup, or saw at World Cup, and I'll go through in detail with a lot of this stuff later, but right now, just wanted to give you guys the first look. I've packed this thing over full, so I'm going to try and give you a good idea of all of the various pockets and such on it. Start at the beginning with the goggle bag. The top of the bag has a cool little goggle pouch. And one of the first things I picked up are the Ascend goggles from Virtue. These, quite frankly, they're awesome. They're a one-piece goggle. They still use the same Vio contour lens. This is got a gold chromatic lens in it. This is the gray goggles. These were one of the coolest things at World Cup, but this wasn't even the coolest thing in the Virtue booth. Spare lenses for them as well. Let's go ahead and get in the bottom of the bag too, because the bottom of the bag has a similar little pouch. I imagine that this is put maybe shoes or something in, if they'll fit, but Spire 3. Spire 3, again, this was one of the most talked about things at World Cup. They were for sale right there. I saw lots of people picking them up. I saw lots of people playing with them right away. Let's get into the actual marker bag. Again, the customizable Velcro top, and then you can connect things to the back or connect the goggles. This marker bag has the built-in magnetic tech plate. Be careful, the whole thing isn't magnetic. There's strips, so depending on what you put there, you might lose something. In fact, here, I think I threw a couple screws in here just so I could show you guys. Hopefully this shows up. So it sticks there. It won't stick everywhere though. Be careful before you lose pieces. So this is the brand new Etha 2. These probably won't go on sale until early this next year. These weren't on display at World Cup. These actually, you had to be a dealer. So if you're a Planet Eclipse dealer and there's a big event near you that Eclipse is going to, think about going, checking it out. This gun's amazing. I've actually had a chance to play with it a couple times. It's going to be a contender, especially at that price point. The upcoming axe. This is going to be the replacement for the axe, not the Axe Pro. So it does not have things like there is no OLED in it. However, if it's anything like the original axe, this will be a competitor. Just like the Etha 2, I'll do a shooting video with it, but again, wanted to show you things right away, or at least close to right away. So you can see them first and see what's upcoming on the channel. And there's the screw still sticking there. Again, this is the push marker bag, and again, accessorized with some specific colors. This one has the olive-ish. You can put things like the manual up front. I put one gun inside of it, and then a second gun back here. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places for barrels. Oh, finally knocked the screw off. Another spot in the back for more things, and that's also where you can tuck in the strap. And then a little nameplate you can write information on. Alright, let's actually unzip it and get into it. These are more things that you're going to see in more depth later, maybe just in shooting videos, but we'll see. This is the new carbon paintball pack. It actually has an air bladder in it, so you can pump it up, so you can inflate it so it's a little more comfortable. One of my teammates at World Cup used it right away. Really liked it. I've used it since, and it's worked very well. I have not used other packs that didn't have straps, so that took a little bit of getting used to. I'm not sure if these are quite on sale yet, but look for them soon. Oh, so I played with the All-Americans, this jersey by Raza. I was really impressed because Raza turned this around really fast. I jumped on the team just a couple weeks before, and Raza was able to add me to the order. More carbon paintball. This is the carbon paintball jersey. They actually did one up with the PbNation logo sublimated on it. It is a very different feeling jersey. It doesn't have any padding in it, but the material, it almost feels like a canvas windbreaker or something. All of the materials they use are a little different than you usually see in paintball. So again, carbon paintball was one of the cooler things that I saw at Cup. One of the things that it was just very interesting to see somebody doing something so different. One of the things about carbon that I noticed, or that I remembered, is I actually saw their stuff last year at World Cup because some of the teams were playing with them. And I remembered them because they looked so different than everything else that everybody else is making. Especially from a distance, literally from 100 yards away, you could tell that the team was wearing something that was not normal paintball gear. So I've played in them just a couple times now. I want to play in them more, and like I said, you'll probably see them on in a shooting video with the ETHA or the Axe or something else. It's 4 degrees out right now here in St. Louis, so this is why you're in my basement in my office. The pants, again, no padding in them whatsoever. Okay? So, these are obviously designed to be worn with under layers that are padded. And so, we have the carbon pants. You're probably never going to see me in just these. You're welcome. Junk protection, pretty substantial. Hip protection, thigh, and then knee pads. And then as well with the carbon shirt. And this is again an underlayer shirt with padding built it right in with elbow pads. These are actually really thick, with some pretty substantial elbow pads packed in, and then some chest protection as well. This is the carbon backpack, or this is the, I'm sorry, the push backpack, and that was the carbon stuff. And again, we have the tech mat with the push backpack. But let's keep going. There was other stuff at World Cup I want to show you guys is upcoming that you'll get to see more videos of as soon as the weather is not absolutely ridiculous here in St. Louis. This is the Exalt gun sleeve. I picked up several of these to store some autocockers at home. And this is a gun that actually was not on display at World Cup, but again, something else that you're going to see a shooting video of soon. This is the new Planet Eclipse LVR. We already did an unboxing video. I'll link to that in the description. I'm more showing you just how much fits in this backpack. That was in the gun pouch over here, and then again I double bagged it with the Exalt gun sleeve. And then at World Cup, again, I played with the All-Americans, and so one of the things that I wanted to use right away is one of the Stella barrel kits. I didn't have one personally that fit a Lux, so I picked one up, and I got a special surprise. We'll see if you can see it right here. Simon Stevens actually had the very first prototypes of his new spiral ported barrel. So this is the Inception spiral ported barrels. He should be announcing them any minute now. One of the reasons I delayed this video was because he hadn't announced them yet, and it was one of the cooler things I picked up at Cup. So I got it in the DLX, the Lux thread, so I could use it on Lux Ice right there, playing with the All-A's. So that is most the big pouches on the backpack, but there's lots of additional pouches as well. Oh, here we go. This is the new bolt kit for the Vanquish. I have one of the very original Vanquishes, so I'm looking forward to seeing this bolt kit. Lots of the pros are talking about it, that it just really transforms how the Vanquish shoots. So I'm looking forward to trying, looking forward to trying it out myself. Oh, carbon gloves. I am not a glove person, but like I said, it is uncommonly cold here right now, so these might actually get a little bit of game time real soon, the next time I play. That's one of the outside pockets on the backpack. Let's see what I have on the other side. Oh, it's just the magazine for the new Tippmann MagFed gun. Again, hopefully have a shooting video soon when it warms up a little bit. Just again, giving you guys hints of what is upcoming. The back of the backpack itself, again, have the olive straps, but there are a couple more pouches on it. And again, one of the Exalt gun sleeves, a whole nother gun hidden back there. Dye's new M2 for this year. I'll be doing a video on that. The wireless charging is absolutely insane with the Moss Air. So look forward to actually shooting that some. I look forward to showing you it charging. The gun stand is amazing. I know that we are all players at heart, but you have to admit some of the cooler things like the wireless charging that nobody's done before, you got to give Dye credit. That's that back pouch that I just pulled the gun out of. It's probably designed for a laptop or something, but there's even another side pouch. And this is a gun that you guys have already seen, already familiar with. This is the new CSR from Planet Eclipse. This debuted a little before World Cup. I actually put it in the bag to remind you myself to say something about the fades that they had. I think they're doing the fades of Christmas right now for the CS1 and the CSRs, so you can actually get a one-of-a-kind. And then the fades that they had at World Cup were just outstanding. I picked up this one before World Cup, before I even knew of those fades, but the Light Trooper, still an awesome gun. I believe that's the last thing I had in the backpack. It's amazing what all fits in it. It's a good backpack. It's a little small for what a lot of us use as gear bags, but I'm excited to still try and use it, and Push also has the larger bags as well. Alright, so I was able to fit 5 guns, plus the Ascend goggles, plus hopper, plus all manner of Exalt padding, plus the carbon pack, the carbon pants, the carbon padding, the carbon pack, I think I already said pack, oh, the Raza jersey. It was amazing what all I was able to fit in this backpack. Look for all this stuff hitting the market right now. Aside from I believe the Etha and the Axe, they're still coming up. World Cup was amazing. I think I'll actually go through and spend some time writing it up and giving some of my experiences from it, but I wanted to show you some of the cool stuff that is out or coming out. Take care.